Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Our Corner. I'm your host, Aaron. With me today is the main man himself.
What's going on, guys? It's Sean here.
So, Sean, how you feeling today, man?
I'm all right. Not too bad. Just chilling. What about you?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I started playing Days again, going on my Xbox, kind of getting into the consoles.
Oh, games. I thought you said I've been playing Dates again. I was like, what?
I've been playing Dates. I don't get bitches. You know this.
Not even about that. I was like, what do you mean you're playing? Like, I wanted to dive into that. Like, fuck the topic. This is what we're gonna talk about.
Hold on. Yeah, let's pull it up. Since we're on the topic of dates, I wanted to let you know that the Silver Dragon that we've been filming out of, they have a few events coming up.
Oh, cool.
Really cool stuff, actually, to be honest with you. We have their next weekend, which is the 9th. They're coming out with their Ballads and Booze, which is their karaoke night.
Right.
And really fun, man, to be had by all, you know, especially when you start winding down. Mm-hmm. Their in-house drinks, absolutely amazing. The next thing is that coming up here towards the end of the month on the 23rd is their D&D game days. This one's a special one because it's a silent auction. Okay? It is going to be a charity event, and what they're going to do is they're trying to get a goal of raising about $1,000, donating it to Phoenix Children's Hospital, and they might even have medieval times. So come out here August 23rd, take a look around, you know, help
for the kids,
cause.
bitches. Don't spend on
kids, you know. No, buy the minis. Do the silent auction.
Oh yeah, buy those minis.
Yeah,
Don't
buy
buy
them.
regular minis. Come over here and do that shit. Do the silent auction.
Yeah,
for the kids.
Don't be stingy. For the kids. For the kids. Now, I also want to go over because there's something cool that's happening here coming towards the end of this month as well.
Yeah.
August 26th, Xbox and PlayStation are going to do their fake gangster peace treaty. And what that means is that they're going to release a few different games for each other's consoles. So, like...
Talking about Gears of War, bitches.
Gears of War Reloaded for PlayStation 5. And for the Xbox end of it, we're getting Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2 on PlayStation 2. It died, but we're here.
Yeah, not that it matters anymore because...
Steam system go burr. I'm a big PlayStation fan. Hey, Sony, get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Let them have Helldivers. We need more people in. For Super Earth, all right?
For Super Earth. What's we all want space fascism.
Tyler, stop pretending to be stop pretending to be a PlayStation guy. We're part of the PC superior race, master race
superior race.
Oh yeah, you guys are those.
You were getting a little Sydney Sweeney over there.
Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny because I know that you guys are those superior master racers, and I was like,
best recognized.
Yeah. Ew, because the way I see it is that fuck you.
Aaron, you do a lot of Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Next console, literally, it's gonna have Steam on it.
That's what I'm saying.
How does it feel to play games out of an autistic PC, bro?
Feels kind of good, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
it's kind of what I grew up on.
So kind of what I'm used to, man.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great for you because a lot of Xbox people already have Xbox.
Oh, they're switching a lot of the games from Steam to.
See, but here's
Xbox.
the problem. Here's the problem with PlayStation. PlayStation is going to fall behind if Xbox, because Xbox's new console is so much closer to PC. They're going to fall behind if they don't fucking do something.
What gets me excited though?
Fall behind.
It's
not going to fall behind. They already have.
Yeah, they already behind.
They're doing this stuff like Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
Black Myth Wukong just came out. Mm-hmm. They finally have some of their PlayStation games on Steam because I never bought them for PlayStation because I didn't want to support your platform. I bought it on Steam because my computer can run it better. Okay. Do either of you have the PlayStation 5?
No, I don't need that. Why do you need that?
I'm an Xbox bitch. I'm sorry, guys.
Tyler, for the price of a PS5, I just fixed my PC, and I'm in a way better position.
Yes.
Even my PC, that's completely subservient to your PC, it runs better than PS5. It's way better.
Okay, so your brother has a PS5, right? Does he play it? Have you ever seen him play it?
He plays it, but he has no other choice.
But what does he play?
He plays pretty much the same games that we could play on PC.
So he'll play like Diablo. The last time I saw it, he was playing Diablo 4.
He plays Diablo. He plays
Gate.
Fortnite. He plays Fortnite with Tony. He plays Call of Duty. He plays Baldur's Gate, like you said.
Yeah.
What PlayStation exclusive. Why would you have a PlayStation if that's what you play? I don't.
That's the same reason. Why would you have the Xbox for the Xbox exclusives? I mean,
but there is no anymore.
There's
that's
none.
The thing.
And
Xbox made the smart move and was like, hey, let's not do this anymore. Let's have it on PC.
Now,
and
because like back in the day, I understand why they did exclusivity. Like the market was for it. Like everyone wanted their own. Like the games, like you couldn't get these games anywhere else but on these two platforms. Now because of the way PC has kind of taken over and everything like that, it's like, why do we need these consoles when we have the PC?
Yeah.
It's been like that for years.
You know, this is one of those things that like they came out with the news was like, hey, August 26th, pretty much we're ending the console wars. And I was like, nobody's been paying attention to your console war bullshit. Yeah. Like the problem is this, right?
Every one of your gamers
all three
has
of
a
us,
PC now.
our console wars took place in the 80s and the 90s between Sega and Nintendo.
Yeah.
Once it started reaching to the point where it's PlayStation, Xbox, all of ours was just like, hey, man, which one do you like better? Like, do you want to play Xbox or PlayStation?
Yeah, and not even that. And not even that. Like, if you were, like, especially my friends, one of us bought a PlayStation, one of us bought an Xbox, so we could just switch off whenever we got bored.
Yeah, and you just got like, different games.
Yeah, there was no console wars. We played both of them. We just switched
We used to
off.
do that shit, too, back in the neighborhood where we just, like, switch out and be like, hey, man, today I got, the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Played this right here. And then they'd be like, hey, let me borrow that and you can borrow the Sega Dreamcast. And then we'd play the Sega Dreamcast.
But then you had that one weird kid with like the GameCube.
You're like,
But there's always one.
Yeah.
There's
And he was like,
and unless you played Spider-Man on the GameCube, we didn't want to talk to you. If you played Spider-Man on the GameCube, cool, come join. But if you were on the GameCube and played something other than that, no.
Dude, they always smelled like fucking cat piss and BO. Like,
I don't know which console you're talking about.
That's GameCube kids.
Oh, okay.
That's GameCube kids.
GameCube kids. They always smelled like, and you could tell who they were. They were like,
although it's a little heavy-handed to say that with us all being gamers, so
yeah, I get where you're coming from, but like at the same time, they just stood out.
I mean, even in the beginning, bro. Even in the beginning for me, my whole shit was Halo. I loved Halo. Halo
was the best, dude.
Best
oh my god.
ever.
I used to be pissed because, like I said, I'm a Sony person. I didn't get Halo. Well, my cousin, he lived with us, and he had an Xbox, so that's how I played Halo. And I was like, why don't we have anything like this?
Yeah.
Like,
I think we played when I had one of the original Xboxes. So to me, I was like, this is so cool. But Xbox, even like if you look at the time when it was out, it was like featured on like a lot of movies. Like remember Sky High, that superhero movie from Disney, where they were like, I wish we had an Xbox. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they also did that shit for Grandma's Boy. Their main console was an Xbox.
Right.
yep.
Live Free or Die Hard. He's playing the Xbox.
Yeah.
And a few other hacking movies, he's playing the Xbox. Like they're playing Xbox.
But the idea is that the Xbox was supposed to be a computer system.
Yeah, it's supposed to be PC
So it was,
adjacent.
yeah.
It's really not.
Well, so was the PS3, and then they took that away, like the original PS3.
Yeah, the PS3 was supposed to be like
people
PC
bought
adjacent.
those because of the Blu-ray player in it, because it was actually cheaper to buy a PS3
Than to
when
buy
it
a
first
Blu-ray
came out
player.
than to buy a Blu-ray player.
Because
And
the
at
Blu-ray
that
players
time-
at the time was like, what,
It was
$400?
No, it was
Yeah.
like $1,000.
Oh,
It
shit.
was a lot, and then-
Because the 360 didn't have Blu-ray in it.
Right.
So you could watch regular movies.
No,
which
it had
was
the HD. It had the HD DVD capability on the Xbox. Remember?
Yeah.
They were going to war with that one, the Blu-ray or the HD.
and then
still
it
have
was
the
just
HD
it-
DVD.
and to me
Yeah.
it was like honestly like I like the controls for the Xbox because my hands are a little bit bigger and so like the controller's a little bit fatter and clunkier, so it was like to me it was like it fit kind of nice. And like I'm not saying anything between like PlayStation controllers because like they're basically the same fucking thing. It's just one is a little bit more sleek and you can
And I'm going to be honest with you, I prefer the PlayStation controllers. That is
Yeah.
one thing that I do.
I prefer. I like the. I have a PS4. Okay.
Yeah.
For my computer, I have an Xbox controller and a PlayStation controller and a Nintendo controller.
So like what
So
do we
whatever I want to play or whatever works better with the game, that's what I use.
Because like I'll even go on PC
absolutely.
and if I play Halo, I'm not hooking up a fucking PS4 controller. I'm gonna hook up a.
Feel
Dude,
weird.
I'm not
It
gonna
feels
lie to
weird.
you. Like, what is it? When we were, when we all used to rent together, you had that controller up in your room for the Xbox. You'd come down and you just hook up to my Xbox whenever we're playing like fucking fighting games or whatever.
Oh, the one that looked like a PS4 controller.
Where it was all black.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
PS4
yeah.
controller, but it was for Xbox.
Yeah, he
It just
had
felt
that.
like one.
And he'd come down, he'd hook that up, and I was like, "You're fucking." I was like, "How the fuck are you doing that?" Because to me, it's black magic. But I was like, "Whatever, dude."
For me, it's like
You found some cool shit, but then you found the other Xbox controllers that you could hook up to your PC.
Right.
And then I was just like, fuck it. And so when we moved, I stole one and I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I know you've been looking for it ever since. So I was like,
Actually, no, I replaced it. After like 2 weeks, I was like, oh, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I guess not. Because with the PC, I can use my Xbox 360 controllers.
Oh, not your PC, Tyler's.
Oh, I thought you were talking about mine.
No. I grabbed Tyler's controller because he
where did my
left
controller
it.
go?
I don't know, man. Fuck, I'm not like king of the controllers, the controller commander.
You steal controllers apparently?
No, I stole his.
My original.
I can't steal shit from you
PS4
because you
controller,
keep tab.
I bought a dark blue one for my PC. I made it a different color because my other PS4 ones was a red and a black one. So this was the dark blue one. It was just for my PC. I plugged it in and it didn't fucking work.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
I was like,
I'd be
cool. Like,
You know what though? I am kind of excited for the 26th because they're going to drop a lot of the PlayStation games for Xbox and vice versa. And kind of make it an all cross-platform, which is
they
what
have
we
to.
wanted from the fucking beginning. Because nobody here wanted them to be like, "Hey, man, everybody doesn't want like." The whole point of this is that when they were releasing these things, people took the options that best suited them, whether it was financially or if it was like the quality that they wanted. That's what it was. There was never really war between gamers. It was war between companies, and they tried to use gamers to kind of do their bidding, which honestly, man.
The one that pissed me off was the way PlayStation Network tried to do it, where it was like, oh, it's free to use PlayStation Network. It's like, oh, that's great, but how can I play online multiplayer? Oh, well, you need to pay for that. It's like, so it's the same shit as
it's
Xbox.
still like that. It's still like I'm over here on Steam. I'm like, I don't have to do any of that. I'm sick of that. I'll just, like I understand they make a lot of money, like doing that, but at least Microsoft has to change it. If they're gonna have all Steam on your Xbox, they have to change that.
Because you're gonna kill your market.
Did you pay for internet?
Did you know? Here's what coincides with that, right? They're removing a lot of the mature adult content games off of Steam.
Yeah, I heard about it, but that wasn't Steam.
But it wasn't Steam. It was the payment processors.
Right.
Here's the thing about that is that someone was sitting there was like, yeah, right now it's like those weird anime games, but like who's to say what is adult content and what's not?
Right.
And then when you start getting into that area, are you going to be censoring it on Steam because you don't want to be affiliated with games like Halo, whose blood and gore
but
is
the problem
rated
is
M for mature?
if Steam does that, it's going to do the same thing that everything does. A black market is going to come out.
And again, it wasn't Steam. It was the payment processors forcing them, and actually they have relented on a lot of it.
Yeah.
So because everyone.
Well, they have to because otherwise you're going to get the black market. You're going to start downloading shit again. Look what's happening with Netflix and all the fucking streaming platforms.
Oh yeah.
Pirate Bay's back up. I'm not using Pirate Bay.
We're not affiliated with Pirate Bay in any way, shape, or form.
Pirate Bay's back up.
I'd like to go ahead and take this time to release this disclosure in the statement.
No, Pirate Bay is back up. Pirating is back at an all-time high as it was before. Like even UFC, NFL, basketball, all that stuff.
The streaming wars, like the console wars, screwed everything up because now it's not centralized into like one app.
Well,
because they all wanted to be greedy, and then they all made their own thing, but no one's going to pay $30 for each streaming service. No one's going to do that.
Here was the spiel. When they came out, they were like, dude, we're cheaper than cable. And we're like, yeah, man. Of course we're going to get
price and you have ads.
Yeah, and we have, now it's the same price. It's the same ads. So it's like, so we just do cable and we get commercials and we can't skip them unless we do premium, which what we could have done in fucking cable anyways.
Right. And because of the way the the streaming platforms are and everything, you get these timeless classics that are like now losing their spot in history, like 28 Days Later. Like,
or they're changing them. Like they're cutting stuff out of like Amazon and they're having all that.
Bro, I saw Rush Hour on Netflix, a brand new thing where it says
the caution or whatever.
Yeah, the caution about how the jokes might seem racist because it's from another time. I was like, what, bro?
They did that shit. I saw it when it came out for like Blazing Saddles. They did that shit. They're like, this movie was made in a different era and blah, blah, blah. And we were like, yeah, man, nobody here is thinking
nobody thinks that.
Yeah.
But like Rush Hour, the fact that it was Chris Tucker and fucking Jackie Chan making fun of literally each other for being stereotypes, like, and then they're like, oh, by the way, proceed with caution. It's like, bro, stop.
Yeah, you're doing too much, man. Here's where I think like everybody started getting out of hand was when we just stop using our goddamn common sense to be like, hey, man, am I really gonna be mad at this movie for making fun of something that's supposed to be funny?
Yeah, it's supposed to be funny.
Where does my rights as a consumer start, and where does everybody else's right to enjoy something end? And it's simple. If you have to ask that question, that's where they fucking end.
That's why there's like no comedy movies anymore. They're
Right.
trying to bring them back, but like for the longest time, there
Well,
was
that's-
none because
that's what
no
I'm
one
excited
wanted to take
about,
the chance. to, like,
Well, right
we're
now,
not
what
gonna
happened
do
with
money.
Happy Gilmore 2? Everyone's pissed off at Happy Gilmore 2.
Why? I've
Because
heard
the
it's really
jokes.
good.
It's really good, bro.
I haven't
It's
seen it
very
yet.
funny.
Don't spoil.
No, I haven't seen it at all. I only seen like little like snippets
I
and stuff
actually,
that I
so
got.
I want to see that in the new Naked Gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Those
hope
are like-
they're good because they're gonna bring back
With
comedy
Liam
movies
Neeson,
again.
the new Naked Gun movie.
Yeah.
Bro, Bruce Buffer's in it. I'm so excited.
Did you guys happen to see the trailer of it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Look at the dads and it has OJ. He's like, I'm not as like.
Bro, it's so fucking great, dude. And that's what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to bring everything back to a place. Like you mentioned it earlier as a joke, and we kind of walked past it. But the Sydney Sweeney commercials. It's like you finally like okay. We've talked about this before on the podcast. Those ads that were quite simple for Carl's Jr. and it made Carl's Jr. popular. What was it? Black and white. You either had a really pretty girl or some random dude and said, "Don't bother me, I'm eating." Simple commercial. Got to the point. I just want to see good food. Bye.
I gotta find you the commercial. It's literally just a guy. It's like a normal commercial, and he's just in the background shooting like a 50 cal. And I'm like, I want to buy that. Whatever that is, that's awesome.
If that's deodorant, I'm down, bro. Like that's
You
cool.
have my attention. It's not.
If you
that
don't chew
hard.
Big Red, then fuck you. Like that's
Exactly.
normal.
Yeah, dude, like
Literally.
but that's what we want. We don't want overcomplicated, politicized commercials.
not that
I want
hard.
like a rock. I want fucking Chevy like a rock. I
Yeah.
want you to be coming down a mountain, flipping over, hitting 3 kids on the way in, and then saying America's best.
3 deaf kids because they couldn't hear you
Dude,
coming.
yeah, just a Dodge Ram. Just a Dodge Ram going through the desert.
Yeah.
Like with the dust and
Like,
everything.
yeah.
dude,
And,
is
and
it just
it's like
me
going
or
sunset and you're like Dodge Ram? Like cool. That's awesome.
yeah? Like
want
I
it.
want a Smith and Wesson commercial that takes place in a school zone.
That's hilarious.
That
Why not?
that might be too much, but
Let's push the envelope, man. Let's be like, get your back to school supplies.
For when you want a finals.
bro, stop. They have the saddest part of the world is that they have armored backpacks for kids. I'm like, bro, like that's a
We already
problem.
had that. All the books we had to carry, we were good.
I was talking to
I had
this
a turtle shell.
nothing got past chapter 3, my guy.
no.
bro. I had lockers. Where did you guys go to school?
The ghetto.
Me too. That's where we had lockers. That's where we had lockers. Where do you think we hid our drugs, bro?
My school didn't. My school did not have lockers, man. They were like, you're taking your shit home with
Bro.
you because we don't want to
Yeah,
deal
okay,
with
we
it
had
either.
lockers,
I
but
went-
no one used them because they would give us like 5 minutes to get to the next class, and everyone's like, I can never use this,
Bro,
Like,
I went
why
to-
did you make all of these?
I went to Ironwood High School where it was literally built in like 1880 something. Like almost before Arizona was a state, it was built.
There's just tumbleweed, just
Bro,
hanging
it's-
out there.
it's-
It's like he's like, why is he out there? He's always been out there. I don't know. He's
There's
just
still
hanging out.
cowpokes riding around there. You know
There's
what I
just
mean?
some.
You got that
on
one guy
horse.
who's like, he walks up, he's like, hey, do you know what time class is? It's like, my dude, what? He's like, class, prospecting class.
Prospecting.
He's handing out flyers for the War of Secession.
For the South. It's like, my guy, you do realize the school's been integrated, right?
This school's been integrated for quite some time. Really? Oh my god.
He's
No,
like,
but
he
We're
walks in.
fighting against Northern aggression. It's like, dude,
Their
little late there, bro.
their history books say Israel, the new country everyone's excited about. You're like, what the fuck?
He comes back. He comes back and looks at. He's like, so. He's like, what's your console of choice? Are you one of them Xboxers or are you a PlayStationer?
That's almost as old as that school. No, but they in that school, even though it's built a long time ago, they had lockers, so they made us use it. Like you were assigned a locker because it cost more money to take out the lockers.
Oh, we were assigned a locker. No one used it.
Really?
No.
Bro,
You
I
were-
never.
Dude,
I like,
you were weird if you did. You like you have time. Why do you have time to do that? Like the only people that I ever saw use them was people in sports or band. That's it. because they had to store their.
No,
their,
there's a
like,
third
gym
party
and
that you're
stuff
not
in
mentioning, and that's where I fall the category in. The kids who didn't go to class.
No, they didn't never use the lockers. They just never showed up.
No, they used the lockers. That's where they kept their drugs. I guarantee you that's where they kept their drugs.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I guarantee you that's where they kept their drugs.
Yeah, there was schools like the high schools around there. The kids kept the drugs in the lockers.
Yeah, that's where you keep your drugs.
They stopped like I remember they took out the fucking lockers because of the fact that they were hiding drugs in the lockers. And I was like, we had fucking lockers?
Aaron walking around with everything. We had lockers, bro. Everyone's like, what the
Fuck, man.
I'd be a little pissed at like the teachers if they were worried about drugs. I'm like, you're all on them. What are you mad?
Yeah. like even when I was having my when I had my issue that I was on like Vicodin and stuff. Like
So
I would
were
take.
they?
Said what?
So were they?
No, I mean, well, yeah. But what I would do is like, since I would get out of like
You
wrestling,
guys probably
and I
went
had
to
like
the
all
same
my
guy.
dude, probably.
Like, I'm sorry.
It was the dude in my third hour. Anyway, the point is like I would get off of like my wrestling practice and I would put like my pills and like hide them in all my sweaty clothes. So it's like if you went through it, you were gonna get like a handful of sweat that hadn't been like.
Here's man stink.
Not just that. It was an adolescent, and like more than likely that clothes, since I didn't have time to keep bringing back clothes, that had probably not been washed for like at least a week.
Yep.
And it was in my locker, so I would just wrap it in there. It's like if you really want to go in there, that's your
Dude,
problem.
it was fucking wild. I'd go to class and the fucking teachers were high. I was like, what are we doing this period? They're like, hey, man, it's just study hall.
It was bad. It was bad.
okay.
It was bad when
You're
I went.
supposed to teach history. What do you mean study?
That's the best way to teach history.
I was like, hey, man, we're in the middle of a chapter. There's a test tomorrow. I was like, oh, fuck, I should study. I was like,
Okay, study. My guy, you're
like,
grading my paper. Like,
he's over there. He's like, oh, then fucking good luck.
Dude, I had teachers, no joke, like the day before the test, were like, hey, there's no test tomorrow because I never made it. I was like,
bruh.
like, it's like, dude, do your job.
Bro, when I okay, and I'm like name dropping here. I went to Willow Canyon right after Ironwood, right? When I switched, it was so funny. Like I was there for like a month. I met a few friends and they were like, "Hey, bro, you should come to the party. We're all gonna like hang out and smoke and everything like that." I was like, "Okay, cool." I walked in, grabbed the beer, was walking around. Bro, not even kidding. I saw my security guard, the head of the security of my school, taking the fattest rip off a bong that was like on the ground, and he was just. I was like, "Bro, you carry a gun? Like, you carry weapons, my guy."
And you want to know something? That was
I get
such a
it, though,
time
now.
to be alive. That was such a time to be alive. People could do anything.
My guy, it was like 10, 15 years ago, not the 1920s.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, 2010 was 10, 15 years ago. God damn.
Listen,
Are you having
listen,
an existential crisis?
here's the part that I remember. I remember being able to leave the campus.
Yeah, you were able to leave the campus.
They can't leave campuses no more.
Right now,
I
I don't think it's that they can't. I think that just like a lot of people are afraid to go out.
No, it's literally they can't anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
They're not
there's a lot
allowed
of
to.
craziness, yeah.
Bro, I would jump in the back because like only seniors were allowed to go out. I would jump in the back of my my friend's car and I would hide underneath his trench coat. He was one of those guys that like didn't always clean his trench coat, but it was
Yeah.
worth it for like the McDonald's.
So
guy.
before that law came out, a lot of the high schools were trying to fight that, right? So my school did that. They're like, hey, if you're a freshman, no, anything above freshman, do whatever you want, right? You go out, you come back, but if you're late, you get the repercussions and stuff like that. They were like trying to teach you how to be an adult, but now what it seems like is that they're not letting you do that.
Well,
shit.
they're doing the same thing in universities. In universities, they're babying you way more than they used to be. But did you guys used to have like half days for your senior year? Mm-hmm. What?
No.
Back me up. No?
No.
Well, you know what? That's not true. We used to have half days like almost every fucking 6 weeks. We'd have half days, man. It was wild.
No. Pop. Flag.
It was
Real
every
quick.
4 weeks.
Wait, hang on. Flag. Hang on. Double flag. What's going on? So, wait, your senior... Okay, when I went to school and I did all that, when I got to my senior year, they're like, yeah, I mean, you pretty much did everything you needed to do. So,
That's different.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
when you don't
that's
have
different.
classes.
yeah, I didn't have classes. I
Oh.
got off at like 10. I got like off at 10:30. I would,
I knew a couple
They
kids that
used to
did
do
that.
shit.
No.
Oh, did you do that?
No.
Oh.
See, I what I did is that I pretty much did all of my shit my first 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was so far ahead that I was like, I'm just gonna dick around for the next year. And then my senior year, I hustled and did everything else.
Oh.
So it was like, oh,
That's so funny. When I graduated, like since I had gone from California and Arizona, I had gotten more credits because they have like different criterias. So I'd gotten more credits than were required in California than in Arizona, and then vice versa. So when I graduated, they're like introducing all the graduates, and they're like even to like the valedictorian, and they're like, oh, he graduated with 240 credits or 250 credits or whatever, right? And like the goal was like 230 credits. Like, oh, he graduated with 250, and they're like, and this average ass C student graduated with 320 credits, and I was like, that's me, dog. That's me, y'all. It was so bad.
I had a class with a guy, no joke. He turned 18. This is our senior year, like earlier in the year. And so he literally would just sit in class, and they're like, oh, you're not going to do any work? He's like, why? I already signed up with the Marine Corps. I don't really care if
why would you?
I'm already leaving, so
why
I
would
don't
you?
care anymore.
I remember when they used to come up and be like, hey, you should join us. And so my school was like an alternative school. So like everybody was like, that's probably where we're going to end up anyways, you know?
Yeah.
And so they'd come in and they'd do like active recruiting. And I was sitting there and they were like, do you want to join the military? And I was like, at the time I was like 230 pounds. I was like, nah, man, there's way too much exercise for that shit. I was like, I'd rather just work on computers. And he's just like, he looked at me like, I get it, bro, but he can't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, well, we can get you into shape. He's like, you're never going to get in shape, dog. Like, he
question.
knew from the start. He's like, hey, man.
I have a question. At what point did you switch your career from computers to like directing French films?
You know what?
Look at his hat.
That's a good question. So here's how I respond to that, right?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Well, it's French. You probably would.
I want to let you know, A Tout Le Monde was my fucking premiere, right?
You look like that guy from. I've made this joke before. The guy from the Truman Show, the guy in the moon.
I'm over.
What's his name?
The director guy? Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah,
like
I don't
Chris
remember.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Some stupid shit. That's so funny. Anyway.
Oh my god. So fucking consoles, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Consoles. Anyway, what about them? What's going on? What else?
So here's what I'm thinking, right? We grew up because our big thing was like Sega versus Nintendo,
right?
Before fucking PlayStation versus Xbox, which to me, like, honestly, I feel like the fucking fact that Nintendo just isn't hopping on the bandwagon,
Yeah,
is like, hey man, dump them, because they're doing shit now where like you can't download like your own versions of the games, you can't do shit on anything that Nintendo has put out.
See, the thing with Nintendo is that it should have stuck with that fitness shit that it was doing. Mm-hmm. Those Wii Fit like sports. Well, it should have stuck with that and integrated it.
It kind of is. I actually like.
I love those things.
I'm not a big like. I have the Switch. I bought two. I bought an OCD.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's a disorder.
Was it the LCD?
Did it come with like a subscription? Is that what you're saying? You're just like,
no,
like
it's
I
like
bought.
It's like a little.
I paid
warning
for
screen.
my OCD.
OLED.
It's got that fucking premium.
OLED.
OLED.
It has like one of those. It has like one of those like fucking warnings that says if you don't press A, your whole family dies. Press A, press A, press A, press A.
You're trying to press it. Meanwhile, you're just standing there. Your guy's slowly reaching for the knife.
Like I bought a OLED Switch. I bought the original Switch when it first came out.
Yeah.
And actually, my original one is dead.
Oh wow!
Which
I thought you gave it to Kelly.
It's dead.
Oh, gotcha.
And
That's
like, she
part of
barely
the
got
reason.
to use. No, she didn't even get to use it. Like the battery, so we have to get a battery replacement for it. But like, Switch 2 came out. I have absolutely no desire to buy that.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just
It's a
gonna,
fucking
I'm gonna
rip-off,
get
man.
a Steam Deck.
Yep.
Like
It's literally here's the thing. It's such a big fucking ripoff, because from my understanding is that if they have such a huge copyright law or such a huge like
they're very
agreement.
litigious. Yeah.
But even
like,
that though, like the
they've said it out loud that even if you like buy the game, you're not buying the game. You're almost renting this motherfucker. So you play it how Nintendo wants you to play it.
Yep.
There's no modding it in any way, shape, or form once you get it.
And
There's
again,
no doing
it's-
anything to it. And it's like, hey man,
Switch lost its grip when they came out with the handheld computers. When they came out with those handheld computers, they lost
I
the
think
grip.
that's actually. I actually really like the console because they differentiated themselves a lot
Really?
from the other two. And if you're going to continue to make consoles, I think you have to do that. Because
yeah.
if you just make another PlayStation or Xbox, again.
Oh, I'm not talking about that, though.
But I mean, like, as a computer person, why would I buy your thing? Can I just download an app so I have, and then I can just buy all the games from the app and play it on my computer?
Yeah.
But with having that Switch, it makes you invest in their ecosystem. They are the Apple of consoles.
Yeah. Remember when they were trying to do a partnership, Apple and fucking Nintendo? That would have been crazy.
Dude, it's one of those things that like Apple is, or not Apple. See, they're almost synonymous. Almost fucking. Nintendo is trying to make their gamers fucking pay, and it was like back in the day when it was like PS5 versus the Xbox One. Nintendo Switch was coming out on top because they were providing the quality games, and they were like, "Hey man, everybody can play, everybody's family." And then they went like just like fucking Netflix. They went back on what they were about.
I wanted to tell you guys something real quick. I'm so sorry. My buddy Chris actually went into his dad's old boxes, and he found a prototype Nintendo PlayStation collaboration.
You're fucking kidding.
He found one. I was like, bro, I need to see it. He goes, bro, when I get it out and I restore it, I'll show you guys. But it's like, dude, it's dope.
When he does, you have to.
It looks like a Super Nintendo, but it says PlayStation on it. It's so dope. It's really cool. I'll have to show you guys. But anyway.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo was one of my favorites, too.
I still have mine.
The Super Nintendo? Because, I mean, you guys know that there was supposed to be a collaboration with PlayStation. Like, Nintendo and PlayStation were supposed to do a collaboration.
Makes sense.
And then they didn't. And then they ended up...
I think I remember hearing something for it. I didn't hear too much about it. But it always started like those rumors, you know? Like
PlayStation 1 was the response for Nintendo dropping PlayStation. The PlayStation 1 was a response.
I just want to kind of go back to the Switch thing. I think them having the console, is the Switch 1 as powerful as the other consoles? No. But for what the games you got, it's pretty good. But you got a handheld with it too, like built in.
Right. It was worth the money.
Yeah, like if you actually like Nintendo, the Switch is, I would say, valuable. Switch 2, honestly, I think the Switch 2 should have been the Switch 1. I think it should have started there and gone up.
And then gotten better from there.
Yeah. I won't get a Switch 2 because the value proposition for me is not there. What about you guys? Do you think it's worth... Would you guys buy it?
Absolutely fucking not.
Not the Switch 2.
Why.
Not the Switch 2.
I can get fucking emulators. It's not that hard.
And besides, they're not really offering anything that you can't just... Like Aaron said, you can't just download.
Yeah,
like they're not really offering. I don't know. In my opinion, maybe that's just me.
The other part of this is that like they're just, when it comes to consoles and their corporations, right? They used us like fucking piggy banks. They're still doing it. People are like, hey, you don't own the games that you buy. You don't. If they stop the server for it, anything that you spent is gone.
Except for Steam.
Listen, I'm gonna push that aside because my point is this, right?
Okay.
Anthem, this game that they started off with. Tyler's heard about this. Anthem came out.
I played it. I'm an idiot.
I liked Anthem. Anthem was a really cool concept of a game.
They didn't do anything with it.
They didn't do anything with it. They didn't finish it. They released a bunch of stuff that you can pay for, and people bought them thinking that they were going to finish the game. They didn't finish the game. They didn't finish the servers.
But that's what happens to most games now. They're just incomplete. It's because they want to do the money for the DLCs, for all the additional shit, for all the buy-ons and everything.
I'm so glad that when we bought a game, we owned the whole game.
And then they would add stuff afterwards. You're like, yes.
Like, here comes the Game of the Year edition. Oh, there's more stuff to it? Yeah.
You need to, Aaron, do you agree with me that Sean needs to watch early footage of early Anthem? There was nothing in that thing. You just flew around.
That's dope, though.
It's cool. You're in an Iron Man suit. That's awesome. And then they did nothing with it.
And they had different versions of Iron Man suits.
Man, they should have done something with it.
They should have done something with it. It would have been a really good game.
It'd be like Armored Core, but they just did nothing.
It would be like a cooperative version of Titanfall.
Yes. Yep.
And it was really cool. It was really fun for I played it for like a couple days. And then once you get to a certain point, there was no like going past anything.
No, there's no end game. They never made one.
I really think that, and this is maybe dumb, I don't know.
Correct.
But I think that eventually, like you said, that they're going to stop with the consoles and they're going to start releasing their own versions of like PCs.
Well,
it makes sense that they would do
PC,
it. I know, but like more, you know what I mean? Like how before we used to have like all these other different computer companies. I mean, we still do, but like right now it's like main ones that you get like There's only like main ones that you get. I think that they're gonna start bringing out more and more and more capabilities that are like, like the Roku TVs, like that, except with PlayStation. Like, integrated with PlayStation or integrated with Xbox or integrated with
they
this.
need to figure it out where they figure out a way to have their stuff on PC, or they're gonna die.
They're gonna die.
It's too much money. They're spending too much money for not enough return on investment. But to where if they're just gonna make exclusives and that's how they're gonna keep their stuff, eventually that's gonna go away, and there's just gonna be Nintendo. Nintendo is only able to do that because they have so much money they can spend it on that. Where even Sony, it has a ton of money, but Sony is not just games. It's actually more appliances and like cameras, all that other stuff. The gaming side, is it big? Sure, but they could cut it out and save money.
Right, and that's why you see like games, like primarily horror games, are the ones that are now like more in the PC realm. That's why you see like sequels to a lot of horror games, but not a lot of like.
You get a lot of Dead by Daylights. You get a lot of like new zombie games.
Because instead of adding stuff to the original games, they just release a part 2 and then add a little shit here and there to both. But they release a whole part 2.
But it's actually more with the PC side. It's actually the publisher, because you can just publish it yourself. You don't have to go through Sony. You don't have to pay a license to them. The same with Xbox, and that's what Xbox, I think, finally woke up to. Like, hey, we're pricing ourselves out of this market. We're
because think about it,
like,
90% of the streamers right now.
The consoles, by the way, are a loss leader.
Yeah.
For them, they make money off the games.
But let's be honest. Which streamer do you see now that actually streams PS5 or Xbox? None.
No,
they're all.
I've seen one, but they're fanboys. They're
My
like
guy,
crazy.
one. You said one.
Yeah.
It literally on all my Facebook feed is all these like weird ass
it's
like
always Steam.
2D games from like PC, like
It's because
kiosks,
it's easier.
like fucking yeah.
Yeah, it's they have a plethora of games to choose from, and it's easier.
And they're better games. Like if you have a horror game, you have like a really good horror game, and you're like, you don't have to pass all the.
I don't play most AAA games. I just got Black Myth Wukong, and that's been out for like a year or two.
Yeah.
I've been playing Factorio and Kenshi. Like, they're not AAA games.
Yeah. You know, one of the ones that I've been playing, and you'd actually like this, is what is it? Warhammer 40K Inquisitor.
Yes,
it came to Xbox,
yes.
and I was like, dude, normally I'd only see this on like fucking PC. So they're starting to release these games for Xbox, and I'm like getting them. Like, what is it? Vermintide 2 came out for Xbox, and it's like, this is such an old game, but like it's new to me, and I'm fucking sitting there playing it. I'm like, wow, these graphics are terrible, but the gameplay is so great.
Do you have for Inquisition? Do you have Martyr, the DLC?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's so you can play the Attack Priest.
No.
No.
So unlike you guys, I've been playing fucking Asylum and Mortician for the past few weeks.
Well, the one I've been hitting up most recently was Days. Yeah.
Bitch.
What?
No. Sean's talking about horror games, and I was like, hey, I've been playing Days because it's an old ass game that's been out for a long time. But you know what? It's still so much fun. It's like, it's one of those ones that you're just like, hey man, it's a huge ass map. It's like fucking.
Well, these games, the one that I just mentioned, Asylum and Mortician, they're newer games. They're just not like, what did you say?
They're not AAA.
AAA games. It's basically like basic ass graphics, like 2D graphics, and then you're just a mortician that does a job, and it's fucking scary. It's supposed to be like, it's a great game. I love it.
You know what a game you guys should both try? Aaron, I don't know if you like you like simulation games.
Simulation games. What do you mean?
Like a it's called crime scene like cleanup simulator.
Oh yeah, where you take the so it's like Goat Simulator and shit.
Yeah, well, it's like work.
Why the fuck?
That's
you know what?
actually
Let me
cool.
stop you.
That's what Mortician and Asylum are. It's just
Let me stop you right here, okay?
There's one called Kiosk
I
that I used to
work.
play. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I work. Why the fuck would I want to get off work to get onto a game to numb my mind, only to be like, let me numb it by doing another job?
Remember?
So I'm not gonna show you Factorio.
Remember?
Yeah, don't fucking show me facts.
Remember Dan and fucking Gabby used to play the game where they make pizzas where they were like chefs. Yeah, that's a good game.
Overcooked.
Yeah, I love that game. It was so funny because I was talking to Dan about it, and he was like, "Bro, like, how do you and Serge just like relax at that game? Like, he'll just be chilling, smoking, and I'm over here like." Yeah, I'll just be here for a few minutes, and you guys are relaxed. I was like, because we're actual cooks. The pressure's way worse in person.
Sean, I have a grocery store simulator I play. I get to set the prices and no one tells me what to do. It makes me feel
thus
better.
ending the cycle of why bother.
Yeah.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Yeah.
This is gonna get stocked here regardless of what you say.
For those
You see
people who
this
don't
pallet?
know,
It stays.
for those people
you
who
see
don't
this
know,
end cap? Get the fuck out of here.
I do that. I'll like throw the cans at the customers because I'm mad. It's catharsis. It helps.
for those people who don't know, Tyler is a store auditor.
I'm a retail.
He's a retail
merchandising
store
person.
auditor.
Yeah.
Me and Aaron are in the finance industry, but that's got to be some
No,
hilarious
they
shit,
have
bro.
they have a ton of the finance ones, so you can just like in fake markets and stuff. I gotta show you some like Space Sims. It's pretty cool because they have a huge economy. So
Tyler.
you could be a trader. You can do all this crazy stuff.
Tyler, I'm not going to get a job where I answer questions for advisors all day. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna tell you
would.
flat out. There's no chance in hell that you're
You
gonna
have your
have
own
me.
phone system on the game.
You're just sitting there, it just like rings up. You're all like, "Thanks for calling,
Guys.
Sean. How can I help you?"
Guys, no, I'm gonna show
Oh,
you
my
guys.
bad. I dropped it. That's my fault.
I'm gonna show you guys both a game. It's great. It's called Papers, Please. So you're a
Oh my
immigration
God.
officer, and you have to check all the forms.
That's
and everything.
fucking
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Tim, okay. I have a
Yes.
confession to make. There is one that I was playing where you're actually a cop.
Yeah.
And I was
Is
actually
it the
cop.
RoboCop game?
No, it's
I
not
have
a-
the RoboCop.
You know,
game.
it's not a RoboCop game. It's the same thing as like the immigration thing, except you're at a DUI checkpoint.
Yeah.
And you're
yeah.
talking to, and I'm the cop. It's hilarious, bro. Like I drag people out of the car all the time.
Wait.
Yeah,
have
but
you
only
guys-
only the minorities.
But only the
guys
minority.
Have you guys not played Schedule 1?
No.
You guys need to play Schedule 1.
What is Schedule
It's
1?
literally named. It's made by one guy named Tyler, not me. Trust me. If I made that game, I wouldn't be fucking here.
Is it?
I wouldn't be fucking- I wouldn't be doing this podcast.
You're telling me it's Tyler the creator?
No, his literal the company's name is like Tyler's Games.
Hilarious, bro.
But literally,
I'm gonna be
it's
really
a
pissed.
drug. It's literally Breaking Bad like simulator.
So
You
here's what
make-
I'm gonna be really irritated
You're
at.
making drugs? That's fucking awesome.
So
you have to take over the city and like stuff, and you have to get your like mules and all this.
And just like that, I'm working
me-
for the Russians
Let me
again.
explain this to you, Sean. He's telling us, no, I'm not the creator for these games, and I'm going to be really irritated if we find out that he is indeed the creator for these games.
He has like a picture in the back of every game, like a fucking Shel Silverstein book. He's just like fucking
you
sitting
have to
there.
find it. You have to find
Dude, he's going to have one of those like oil paintings that they have where
He's all super buff and everything has like a tight shirt on. Just
it's like, that's not the Tyler we know. Where
it's a metaphor, but I really did that.
fucking White Goodman. This is my favorite movie, bro. It's a metaphor how I live life, but I really did that. That's so funny.
No, like there's so many games on Steam. Like that's what the consoles are missing. What? What?
I can just see it now. Tyler's just like standing there. He's all, Michelle.
The little scooter pops up with Mike.
He is that person to say things like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
That's just so funny,
Well,
bro.
but
I'm
like
sorry.
Steam has that where, oh, trust me, there's a ton of trash games.
I
on
literally
it.
forgot we were talking about
But
consoles again.
But consoles, like, yeah, it's a curated store, but you're missing out on goodness, on gems. I think they have Schedule 1 for Xbox now. I'm not sure. I know.
I'm
for
really
a fact they don't have it
hoping
for
when
fucking
Steam comes
PlayStation.
out for it, I am gonna get that.
Yeah.
Schedule
because-
1?
Not Schedule 1.
Oh.
You know what? I'll get it just for you though.
Dude.
I'd like to make
literally-
meth again. That'd be cool.
literally, I mean, and
Whoa! Again?
Stop it. Stop the
Stop.
podcast.
Let's fucking pause.
and
and you
like,
didn't share.
You like Steam has a bunch of functionality. Like when Steam dies, they already have it built in, so you'll get DRM free version of the exe files, so that you can play them forever.
Oh, that's cool.
You just have them.
Yeah. That's
Not,
dope.
you
That's
don't
how you're
just get
supposed
free
to.
games, but like it makes it so you don't have to use Steam anymore because it won't be around. And a new function I never used before is that you can have the family thing, so you can actually give other people like your library of games to play.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what we just did.
Yeah, like Aaron, when you
I still don't
want
to give him my credit card information.
and you
What's
can just
that?
do that. When they have an ability so that like if I add you to like my family account, literally you can play all my Steam games.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because what Xbox does, and this is one of the reasons why I really like Xbox, is that I can make one Xbox my home Xbox, right? Mm-hmm. And then the other Xbox you can still play on, and you'll get all the games from each. So, like, if you and me owned one, right? And I bought, like, throwing it out there, I bought Baldur's Gate, I bought the new DLC, the shit that they're coming out with, right? You would have that if you were my home Xbox.
Yeah, that's
and then if you were like, you know what, that's cool, I'm buying Space Marines too, with all of the stuff, I would be able to play with you. So, like, we would have the same things. The only things that don't do that is that, like, so, like, you'd have your profile. So if you bought something like a skin or whatever, it wouldn't come to mine. It stays on yours.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Steam is like that.
It's
too.
a fun thing because I do that for I do that for Sean's Xbox. So we play Red Dead Redemption 2.
We used to.
We used to.
I haven't played Xbox in a while. That's just me though.
And you need to get back on, man. There's some cool games.
I
out
literally
there.
would only play for poker at Red Dead Redemption. That's
Well, we're not playing Red Dead Redemption 2, man. We're playing something else.
I would literally only play Red Dead Redemption
2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
2.
Anyway. Oh, and I do want to play Schedule 1 though. I like that.
And all right, are you guys gonna get a GTA 6?
Yeah.
You gonna pay the $100?
Yeah.
Why the?
Why wouldn't you?
You know what? I'm gonna end up.
Are you gonna pay $100?
Duh.
Bro, you're telling me that I can listen to Joe Rogan and go kill hookers and steal cars? Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, like,
I'll pay
but
$100
you
for
could
that.
also
Do that now,
yeah.
just kind of once.
Yeah, but that's illegal. Like here, at least I can escape into the real world. I mean, into the game world.
No,
and
it's
just
not.
fucking leave.
It's not illegal. They're hookers, bro. Fucking.
Wow. Suddenly, a lot of things made sense.
No, just yeah. Steam is king. And there's other launchers too. By the way, if anyone listens to this from any of the game like manufacturers, stop with your fucking launchers. They fucking suck. I hate them. They don't work. Especially
Shitty launchers.
Ubisoft. Your launcher sucks. Oh, and by the way, because of your launcher, I lost a bunch of my games, so you can go fuck yourselves.
Ubisoft.
Thank you for my TED Talk.
And with that, we're gonna conclude the episode here. We'll see you guys next time on Our Corner.
Bye, guys.